any expense that you wouldn't have otherwise incurred if you weren't operating the business is the best way I try to describe it to clients. If you're having to travel all around to meet with your accountant or meet with your lawyer, like you mean, expense the mileage. You wouldn't have had to come to my office to talk to me if you didn't have a business and a professional corporation. Let's say you're operating a dental practice and you're not incorporated and something happens and a client goes to sue you. Now all your assets, your house, your RSPs, all your financial savings, they can technically go after those assets. Whereas if you have an incorporation, the business runs it as an incorporation, they can only go after the assets of the business. Dentists are very loyal. So like if they get an accountant and they work with that accountant, they're not going to leave that accountant.
How do you build trust with clients?
Is just consistently showing up. We go to the dental schools and we're on campus and we give them free advice, and feel free to grill us. Feel free to ask all those questions, make sure we know what we're talking about and build that trust over time. There is times when, like, let's say we're doing the corporate tax return and things maybe are a mess. And before we go and do a bunch of extra work and then charge you our hourly rate for it, we'll reach out to you, be like, hey, do they want to figure this out or do you want to engage us to do it? And then we try to give you an estimate, okay, this is what it would cost us to try to clean these things up a bit.